So I don't know if you watch too much of this 1v1 content now. It's popping up everywhere now. Like shout out to everyone doing it now. But I first seen it on a big stage at Top Baller, but now I'm seeing rising ballers doing it as well now. So I'm seeing a little rivalry there. One's doing 1v1, other one's doing 2v2 with some celebs thrown into the mix as well. I'm not too sure what to make of it, but it's good. It's healthy, man. I just wanted to get your thoughts on it. I think it's healthy for the scene that there's rivalry going on, even down to the kids. It's called the streets football. Like I don't know if you watched that as well, with the kids do it as well. I don't know where they get this prize money from because, boy, I can't afford it, bro. £1,000 prize money.
You know what? You know, it's great for the scene. And when I say the scene, I'm not talking about YouTube and this, that. I'm just saying about football in general. Football has become a culture. It's not just a sport. It's a culture. It's a way that kids live their life. It's a whole mindset. So now when you see groups of kids walking down the street in their AstroTurfs and they're holding a football, it kind of takes me back to the 90s. When I was a kid, running around and everyone's wearing their Astros or me with my brack down crepes and still skinning man up. But it is what it is. But like that's what I'm saying. Like football is a culture. And what we're actually trying to do is, like the guys that are producing this kind of content, they're kind of reseeding the football culture from the 90s, from our era, and that's a beautiful thing. So all the guys that are doing that, massive shout out to them because I wish, in fact, I say I wish we were doing stuff like that. That like we were doing stuff like that as kids, but we didn't have camera phones and we didn't have like YouTube and all of those kinds of things. So we were doing all of those things, and it was just for banter and ends. And everyone's like, "Yo, we're playing here at GP Astro, or we're here in Cressenden Park, or we're over here at Hackney Marshes," and like, and we just link up, and it just goes off, whether it's 1v1, 2v2. But yeah, look, listen, man. I think the small games format is so massive. I wrote a 3v3 format game model that I'm talking to a few people at the FA about. I think we really need to relook at football in the way that we're trying to develop players and understand that there's a stigma that comes with street ballers that they're just raw talent, and it's no. That raw talent is what made beautiful football or made football beautiful, because we don't see
Look at the
R9s
Zaha's
anymore,
and
Adrianos, bro. We don't see them anymore. And the large part of the reason why we don't see them anymore is because the coaches nowadays are robotic. And if you don't fit into a system, into a team-based system, it means that they can't regularly identify your talent or ability because they can't identify with it themselves, because they can't coach it. Therefore, it's not sufficient for them. And that to me is just absolutely bizarre. Or you've got kids that have got crazy ability, and the one thing that the club needs to show them, which is like the final, maybe the final pass execution or how to finish. Clubs are like, "Oh no, if you can't do that, I'm not going to take him." It's like, wow, like, oh, so clearly you've got good faith in your coaches. Then if you got a player that can do all these things that you can't teach them, but the two things that you can teach them, you're not going to teach them. So how good are you really? So this is why I think as a system, the FA need to look at how we're actually developing players, and we need to be really pushing the 1v1, 2v2, 3v3 game models. We need to be pushing that into grassroots football and make that a standard staple. If you've got 12-year-olds that are turning up to play 11-a-side football, that should be supplemented with 3v3 football. And that's something that I'm going to use my own initiative to do. So I'm not just saying it, that's something that I'm going to be doing myself. So I just started a football club. And that's something that I'm going to be doing with every team that plays for my club. I'll be offering the opposition a chance to come an hour before the game, and all the kids will supplement everyone's game time with small-sided games, competitive 3v3 small-sided games. And I don't think there's a better way to develop good footballers than that. That's just my opinion. So when I see the 1v1 format and the 2v2 thing, big shout out to the guys that are doing that. Huge for the scene. Massive in terms of player development and confidence building, character building. Amazing stuff. So yeah, I love to see it. Love to see it.
Love that. Let's leave it there, man. Love to see it. And you know what? It's good to see you back, man. You haven't gone at too many people. You kept it calm, you kept it mild this time. Just easing you in.
I'm not that guy. Listen, I'm not. Listen.
He's a changed man in 2023.
Listen, Teddy tried to call me out. The other day from Highgate Albion. I think I commented something on an Instagram post of yours, and he said, "This is coming from someone that doesn't like Highgate," and I'm like, yo, because I know people have got this habit of dragging me into their drama. Don't drag me into your drama. I'm a good guy, humble guy. Let me just live my life. Listen, I might have a few left-sided or right-sided opinions. Let me live, man. Let me live.
Let him live, man. He's a changed guy in 2024, people. This is the calm.
What do you mean in 2024? That I've always been this guy. It's trying to kill me. Oh my days. I've always been this guy. Don't try to do me like that. How dare you?